Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our Universal Laws meditation series. Tonight, we're going to explore the next level, which is the Universal Law of Polarity. And so I want to welcome first and foremost all of you who are joining us live to meditate together as a group. I want to welcome you. Bienvenue. Welcome. As French and English. I know we have some French speakers as well today, and it's always wonderful to see many of you coming together, whether you are also part of our amazing Patreon community. If you're not a member, definitely we invite you to join us. And of course, those of you who are joining us from all over the world and will be listening to the recording of the Universal Law of Polarity meditation. So I want to say hello, aloha, welcome, bienvenue, bienvenidos, and ready to feel that you are settling into a very sacred space together, and to feel that we are here together. Yes, so many beautiful souls gathering. So this universal law series meditation, it's a combo of between learning, reviewing, remembering the essence of each law, and going into a meditative journey to really to feel, explore, experiment with this particular universal law is about. So think of it this way. It's really helping all of us to rediscover those universal principles that is allowing us to become more and more cosmic citizen in the sacred art of meditation or a gentle meditative state. It's really what it's opening, attuning your senses, how are you to clear, to cleanse, to become more frequently aligned and energetic on aligned with everyone. I say everyone because I look at the chat room right now, but to be aligned with your beautiful self, with the universe, with the sacred pulse of the language of your soul, your heart energy, and so forth. So that's one thing that many of the spiritually and enlightened intergalactic group will encourage you to, even the masters of light encourage us to enter into this sacred state of meditative journey or a gentle meditation in order for us to practice the art of stillness, eternal presence, sacred neutrality, known also as 0 point, and being able to cultivate higher frequency, living in higher frequencies. So it's a very beautiful, healthy, harmonious practice to integrate. And you can always ask that whatever you do with meditation, whether it's by yourself, group, outside in nature, in your sacred space, at home, you always meditate in the presence of the higher realms of light. Always make sure that you are surrounded by the light, that you are protected, and you are, watched over, loved, and supported even through your beloved higher presence. So just want to give some guidelines around this, because sometimes, people will have certain, you know, concern about meditation, but it's such a sacred practice. And we are so thrilled to offer this completely free series so we can really attune ourselves and apply the universal law principles to any situation of our lives, whether it's global, personal, planetary, even on a cosmic level. And I think this is absolutely fantastic. So once again, welcome and thank you. Thank you for joining us today. So let's reset from the days, the day events, the busy scheduling, all the energy swirling right now. Let's just take a few deep breaths. With your eyes open, maybe just a gentle gaze. Just feel yourself that you are already centering yourself right here, right now. And the honor to share this energy with each other. Allowing ourselves to expand our capacity to hold these frequencies together and to really feel how much you are part of something far more magnificent That's what meets the eyes right now. It's allowing you to really get in tune with other aspects of you and others in life, the sacred pulse of life. You know that we represent the beloved advanced Arcturian civilizations, and we are great masters of soul evolution, protector of life, great teachers. Think of us as Master Zen that says, remember those virtues in you, remember the sacred art of living in higher frequencies, the sacred art of living in higher frequencies. That's an important piece of wisdom right now. Beautiful. So let's dive. Let's explore this wonderful universal law of polarity. This is part 10 of the series. So let's take a deep dive. What is the law of polarity? We know that the word polarity already evoke some kind of semantics, emotions, experience, conscious and unconscious. But we want to bring the word polarity in a proper context. Remember, it's on the universal level. So it says that everything in the universe has a polar opposite, more a reflective of energetic that is a polar opposite. And there's many great teachers and writers that says that experiencing those polarities is truly part of the human experiences, helping us to learn from previous experiences we can know as mistakes, or diving into different areas, and how do we learn about this, and how we can being supported into the next level of our growth without having to repeat the same loops over and over again. So the law of polarity is also a reflective law that allow all of us to simply bring perspective to this sacred pendulum swing, and how to become master of that pendulum swing. So the universal law of polarity states that everything has a counter response. Take a look at the last 3-4 years of global events on the planet. What do you think happened? Out of one aspect of the polarity, the counter response is the response of the light and the awakening of humanity coming together. That's the counter response. You see the difference, the energy here? What is wonderful about this universal law of the polarity is that it gives us the clear ability, the power, the empowerment to feel that we have the ability to change unwanted thoughts, energy, outcome of these opposite scale. Again, the last 3-4 years of global events, people can stay, if they choose to, stuck in that one aspect of apolarity, as opposed to allowing to experience the expansion of the light that is the counter response, just like the law of polarity teaches us. So the mastery of this law requires of us to learn how to maintain balance, focus, and detachments from the distraction of the lower mental mind and the physical world. Again, listening to what's going on. All the world seems to be going into a direction down the drain. Look what just happened in the last 3-4 years. That's a distraction, instead of allowing that counterbalance of a natural rhythm of swing to see what is the counter response in terms of look where we are today. We have a desire to come together in community. Many light workers want and wish to step forward. What is my next level of service? I wish to support this expansion. That is getting out of these distraction, detaching yourself mentally and emotionally so you can see a much bigger design, a much bigger picture. So even though we do recognize the need to harmonize those opposite energies or experiences, we need to reconcile those opposition into neutrality. divine 0 point. So, for example, yes, for example, the negative effect of living in a constant state of fear, anxiety, anger, resentment, nostalgia for the past, worry. Well, it can consume your energy, it consume your mind, it consume also the life force energy of your physical body. This is where physical symptoms start to appear. Your nervous system is out of whack, your hormonal system is completely, out of balance, and then you start to get contraction, muscular, even to the spinal column. And that will be true if, and I do say if, those real emotions of fear, nostalgia, worry, anxiety, all of it are left unresolved, unrecognized, and pushed on the side and maintained. So what happens is that, like the pendulum swing, and like here, if you hold yourself in one opposition, this is where you get out of balance. And this is also very much where the mastery of this law of polarity comes in. So let's experiment. Let's enter the sacred realm of the universal principles. Are we ready? Yes. This is a time where we invite you to be very comfortable, which means you can lay down if you choose. You can sit down, feet on the ground, lotus position, surrounded by your animals, if your pets at home, surrounded by nature, wherever you are. Let's get yourself into that very relaxed state. We're going to dive into the meditation journey aspect of our time together. Now remember to breathe and to be here. Wonderful. So at this point, we welcome you into that higher sacred space, and we invite you to close your eyes. And by closing your eyes, let's take a moment to consciously bring back to your center, to your home, to your core, all of your energies, whether it's mental energy, emotional energies, physical, spiritual, and even cosmic energies. Let's bring all of these energies that belong to you back to your core, back to you. And all aspects of those energies are returned purified, cleansed, cleared, and restored back to divine light. So let's take a moment to feel this natural restoration. Perfect. And let's keep breathing. Feel that with each breath, you're gaining more energy. Another part of you is returning, purified, balanced. And as you're allowing all of your energies to be fully returned back to your home core in you, which feeds your mind, your heart, your physical form, your soul body of light. Just feel that you're much more complete, whole, and in oneness right now. That's right. Feeling in oneness. Feeling in oneness, it's also a choice. You are experiencing oneness because you choose to feel and be in that state. You choose this experience. I choose to experience oneness now. So let's just breathe into this with love and divine presence. And now, on the next breath, we invite you to visualize or simply imagine or feel a ball, a sphere of pure energy. Imagine this ball or the sphere, this beautiful sphere of pure energy spinning clockwise right above your crown chakra. This sphere of energy is what is called the sphere of purification. We're going to purify ourselves and to clear our auric field. Just keep it reading. Feel this ball of pure light that purifies your auric field. Also purify what we call your abstract field of history, which means everything you may have absorbed. Thoughts, energy, emotion, residuals. And the sphere of rotating energy continue to spin around you, clearing also your solar body of light, all the layers, clearing your physical body, all the organs, the systems, the functions. It purifies also your field of absorption that is situated right above the middle point of your solar plexus. There's a lot of absorption there. Let's feel this ball of purification clearing completely your field of absorption through your solar plexus. Perfect. And that sphere of light continue to rotate down to your hips area. Releasing the hips, we carry a lot of energy there, also overlapping into the lower back, tailbone. What events, people, situation do we hold there? It's time to feel that you're clearing and cleansing yourself from what may be stored there, known and unknown. So just feel this beautiful circular sphere of pure energy, clearing and purifying everything. Always for your highest and greatest good. Remember that in the presence of our Arcturian masters and your higher self, and of course the sacred realms of light, we have opened a very sacred space of the most enlightened presence and light. It is a safe place for you to expand, feel, clear, and activate what needs the most for you at this point on your journey. And just keep reading deeper, slower. Let everything flow with divine presence, with tranquility and gratitude. And of course, the sphere of light continue down to your legs to clear the energy around your knees, your ankles, and to open the field of your energetic field of pure connections, your roots from the sole of your feet. And as you breathe, imagine a field being cleansed, almost like after taking a wonderful etheric shower of light, when you feel clear, purified, to feel there's more space for you to bring in more light and hold higher frequencies. So we invite you to feel how wonderful it is to be home, home back to you, to allow yourself to listen to the sacred pulse of your heart, the language of your being, the language of your soul. It is good to be in alignment with you. And of course, we invite you to feel also the presence of Gaia consciousness, Mother Terra. Her consciousness is there to support you, to nurture and feed your roots. So you can feel that you have a solid ground to anchor your earth star chakra, to feel more solid, to redefine your structure in life. So let's just keep breathing, allowing everything to flow beautifully. And now that we have purified and recentered ourselves, we invite you to bring your attention back to your heart and to redirect the flow of your breath to the gateway of your heart, opening this sacred portal of light that allows you to travel in the multiverse safely in your light body consciousness. So let's take the time to redirect the breath, opening with each breath the gateway of your heart. That you already feel or observe what is already vibrationally shifting for you. And we're stepping out of 3D linear time, limitation, physicality, and the lower mind is the transcendence of lower frequencies with peace and joy. And we ask your higher self and two of your angelic guides to now travel with you in your light body consciousness. So imagine or feel on the next breath that you are entering deeply into the gateway, the luminous gateway of your heart, entering into the quantum field and traveling into your light body consciousness in the presence of your divine self and your two angelic guardians with you. Today we ask to create a strong connection to the universal laws, to the realm of the universal principle. And the universal principle realm coexists in the higher form of the sixth dimensional frequencies between the sixth and the seventh dimension. To see and feel yourself elevating to match the vibrational energy and presence of the realm of the universal principles. You've been here before. It is a familiar ground, a familiar realm. And as we ask permission to enter the realm of the universal principles, we welcome the consciousness, the intelligence of the universal law of polarity. So let's take a moment to feel and see experience the connection to the universal law of polarity. And just like a master teacher, the law will now show you a pendulum swing. So visualize in front of you this pendulum swing moving from one side to the other and back and forth. The universal law of polarity invites you to simply observe this pendulum swing, practicing the art of detachment and simply being an active observer. Into the beautiful pendulum swing, moving from one pole to the other with the power of your mind and the commanding presence of your heart. Imagine that you bring the pendulum to a point of neutrality, 0 point. And what it means is you are seeing opposite poles coming together in a 0 point of pure harmonization. So let's hold this vision. The universal law of polarity invites you to feel, experiment, and observe what took place for you from a swinging pendulum in opposite directions to a clear mental intentions, to the wisdom and the commanding presence of your heart, and to bring in 0 point, sacred neutrality, the pendulum. Let's all sacred space together for a moment to truly immerse yourself into the high meaning of what is taking place right now. What does this universal law is personally teaching you or simply reminding you? Perhaps it's a reminder of your true power and ability to apply the same principle in all dimensions of your life. Perhaps it is a deeper realization of the true power of your mind combined with the wisdom and the intelligence of your heart. Whatever it is, let's all take a space and let's see what the universal law of polarity is conveying to you now. Remember to keep breathing deeply and slowly. Let everything flow with divine grace. Now, as the next step, the universal law of polarity invites you to remember a personal situation or event that took place in your life that is on a personal level. And just like the pendulum swing that you just visualized and bring to a point of zero neutrality, the universal law of polarity invites you to do the same, but with a personal situation or event that took place or maybe even taking place. So first, like a screen in time, we invite you to simply observe and remember that situation or that event, whether it's with a family member, a stranger, at work, during a travel, whichever situation or event in your personal life that brought you into opposite energies, a situation that brought in a reaction, something that triggered either your mental field, your emotional field, on a physical level. Just bring that energy, that remembrance in front of you. And I invite, through the power of your thoughts, your intention, your clear intentions, and the power of your heart, allow yourself to bring neutrality to any mental, emotional, and energetic reactions you may have had in regards to this one situation or event in your personal life. The goal is to bring you back more and more into that place of self mastery, balance, and focus. This is a golden opportunity to practice in the presence and the intelligence of this universal principle, right into the higher realm of the sixth dimensional frequencies, overlapping into seventh dimension. Everything is enhanced here, meaning all of your faculties, your abilities. Remember that you are in your light body consciousness. Experiment, open the field. Allow yourself to bring sacred neutrality or 0 point to that situation on a personal level that took place, and to bring the pendulum back to that sacred divine neutrality. Remember, everything is an invitation for you to practice the sacred art of neutrality, 0 point, observing situation in their proper context at a higher level. Remember to breathe, so release all these energies. We're going to move forward to the next level. And this time, the universal law of polarity invites you to visualize or remember an event or a situation in a global level, meaning that it includes humanity, global level, planetary level. We're going to apply the same exercise into mastery of balance, focus, and detachment. So just allow an invisible screen in front of you just to remember with detachments of something on a global level, on a planetary level. And with the guidance of the universal law of polarity, we invite you to simply visualize, see, or feel the pendulum swing, and to feel any form of mental, emotional, and even energetic reactions or reactiveness to that event. It is truly to the power of your thoughts, your intention, fueled by the wisdom and the determination of your heart, that you have the ability to once more to bring the pendulum swing more and more to a point of stillness, 0 point, integration. And as you allow yourself to deep dive into this elevated exercise, we invite you to feel this energetic freedom in you, allowing you to carry more light as opposed of heavy density and energies. You are shifting more and more vibrationally at all levels. Remember that your angelic guardians are with you, supporting you, and holding you in your secret divine light. And now, as our third level of practicing the secret art of mastery, the universal law of polarity invites you to remember an event or situation, but this time on a cosmic level. That can be part of your past life memories, intergalactic starseed memories. Just an aspect, something on a cosmic, universal level that allows you to bring the same level of mastery to neutralize any mental, emotional, and energetic residuals. Yes, let's just breathe into clearing any opposite of residuals that you may still carry within you, even in your subconscious level and in your field of ancient memories. Can you imagine feeling this cosmic pendulum swing of opposition coming into complete neutrality, integration, and higher harmony? And I ask the universal law of polarity to bring balance and reconciliation to everything that you have witnessed, remember, felt, received. Let's bring complete reconciliation. Remember that everything can be changed and shifted by simply choosing to do so. And I imagine your etheric body, known as your subtle bodies of light, and coexistence in complete harmony with your physical body. And let's invite the universal peace to permeate and harmonize the physical, mental, and spiritual aspect of your worldly expression. Harmonizing the physical with the non physical together in a perfect coexistence for higher purposes, balance, and integration. Let's take a moment to breathe into this harmonization and also receive the following affirmation. I choose to consciously staying focused on my light, the connections through my higher mental faculties and my heart, along with my higher self. I choose consciously to stay focused on balance, and I choose again. And we ask the universal law of polarity to teach you, to remind you of the master in you, the sacred art of mastery, of balance and harmonization. Those are sacred virtues and gifts from the universal law of polarity. And now, on the next breath, it is time to slowly reintegrate your actual reality. Let's send love and gratitude to the universal law of polarity and its great teachings, the gifts and the experiences. Still in the presence of your higher self and your angelic guardians, we invite you to see and feel your light body consciousness slowly returning from the fifth dimensional frequency to the third density, back to your room, and integrating into your physical body, completely aligned in full consciousness, refreshed. Take the time to take several deep breaths as you're allowing this peaceful reintegration to ensure that all aspect of you is returning, harmonized and aligned. And as you're returning to your body, we invite you to feel your body, to acknowledge your body template, your beautiful vessel, to feel your feet, the roots that connects you to Mother Gaia. And now let's take a deep breath through your heart and release. One more time, deep breath through your heart and release. The process is completed in 3, 2, and 1. Welcome back. Welcome back into your space where we invite you to gently open your eyes. And when you do so, let's stretch gently. Let's roll your shoulders, your neck. If you want to do some stretching of the arms. If you are lying down, now's the time to sit down. If you want to just stand up for a moment and bring in all the energy. We have done quite a journey. What a wonderful way to truly learn directly from the universal law of polarity. To be able to practice this kind of higher wisdom in a way that you will remember and be able to apply all of this in your own personal life. Can you imagine what may change? For one thing, being able to stay in higher energy without having to waste so much energy all the time on everything. It is beautiful. And of course, the recording is already ready for you. You just have to use the same link if you join us live, and then I will post the meditation. Very deep, very strong, very meaningful to where we are, and to be able to have practical application of what this meditation and this journey is about. So we invite you to join us next month, where we're going to explore the universal law of rhythm. I like that. Vibration, rhythm, speed. But right now, let's just stay where we are. Take the time to feel and comprehend, very much so, the fuller spectrum of what just took place. Explore, learn, and remember to choose again. You have the ability to energetically reset yourself everywhere, all the time, whether it's an airport, grocery, work, and school, with the kids, or just with yourself overall. I choose again. So practice, and we are becoming more and more cosmic citizen. Is that exciting? Incredibly powerful meditation. I'm very, very grateful for all of you. Once again, as I mentioned, the recording is available right now. You just have to use the exact same link. If you join us live, it is the same link. Otherwise, I will post the video. Thank you for your patience. Much love to all of you. It is a joy and a privilege to be of service. Stay in your light. Trust in who you are. Namaste, everyone. We'll see you soon.